Ladies and gentlemen, we finally reached the 1,000 sub mark, something that we've been really going after for a while now on this channel. It's finally happened. It's actually crazy for me to be saying these words out loud to you here today. But I wanted to talk about the live stream, right? For those of you who don't know, for the longest time, I promised you guys when we got to 1,000 subs, I'd play the 4 Batman Arkham games in one day. And that is exactly what I did. This past Saturday, on April 19th, I did the live stream where I played the 4 Batman Arkham games in one day. And I knew that going into this, it was going to be a very long day, right? The live stream turned out to be like 16 hours long. And for anybody who's been playing games, and you've ever sat in a chair for that long of a period of time, playing any sort of games, it can be very, very exhausting and mentally just flat out straining. And I do want to apologize to you guys up front, because unfortunately I had to skip cutscenes. And the only reason why was for the sake of time, because if I hadn't skipped the cutscenes, it probably would have been a 22-hour stream, right? It probably would have added an extra 5 to 6 hours, because the cutscenes sometimes do go on, and it does add up throughout the course of the 4 games. So I want to apologize to you guys for that right up front. But at the same time, it was for the sake of time. But I also want to apologize. A lot of the times during the live stream, especially towards the end of the stream, as I started to get more tired, I just wasn't all there with my commentary. It wasn't necessarily the most entertaining thing to watch, and I'm sorry. I messed up a little bit on that front. I was just very, very tired. But enough of the complaints and the moping around and the apologies and all that. I just want to take this time to thank you guys for everything. It's thanks to you guys I'm able to do stuff like this, and try to make entertaining content for you guys is not always easy, but it is very, very rewarding. And I want to take the time to thank you guys, because without you guys, I have nothing. And in this video, we're going to talk about the 4 Arkham games that we went throughout the course of the day. But I also want to give a bit of a channel update. What am I going to do from here? Because to be honest with you, I don't think I can just be a Batman Arkham channel forever. Yes, I will still continue to make Batman Arkham type videos. Don't you worry. However, I want to become somewhat of a variety channel. But that is going to come at a bit of a cost, unfortunately. Seeing as that variety channels tend to not really do as well viewership-wise, as well as channels who tend to focus on one specific niche, because that's what people go to watch for, right? So going forward, my Batman Arkham videos are probably going to get more views as opposed to anything else I do, right? I want to talk about the UFC fights, or boxing fights, sports in general. I want to cover, the Batman stuff. I want to cover single-player games, multiplayer games. I want to cover a wide variety of different things that I enjoy doing, because I want to enjoy the content that I make. I don't want to just do everything for the sake of viewership and money, because that's not what this is about. This is not my job. I don't do this as a full-time job. This is a hobby for me. And I want to keep it that way. I don't want to make it something that I dread doing, I hate doing on a day-to-day basis, right? But outside of that, everything's going to remain somewhat similar. When it comes to my upload schedule, I'm hoping to get 2 to 4 videos a week out, as well as 1 live stream a week going forward. If there's one thing that doing a 16-hour stream has taught me, is that makes doing a 2 to 3 hour stream seem like nothing. And I wanted to talk about a potential idea in the future where I will do an annual stream. Maybe not 16 hours, that seems like a bit much. Maybe an 8-hour stream in the future where I do a charity thing, right? We play some games, we have some fun. All the money that I make on those streams will go towards some sort of charity that we will pick out, right? We'll figure that one out when it comes to that time. But I thought that was a good idea, so let me know if you guys like that down in the comments below. As for playing the 4 Batman Arkham games, you want to know something that's extremely interesting, right? So, I had an approximate timer going, right? I timed Batman Arkham City and Batman Arkham Origins, and I'll tell you the times right now, right? Batman Arkham Asylum took me about a little over 3 hours, probably 3 hours and 15 minutes. Batman Arkham City took me 2 hours and 45 minutes. Batman Arkham Origins took me 3 hours and 45 minutes. Batman Arkham Knight, and there's a couple other things that go into this that even make it more interesting, but Batman Arkham Knight took me 6 hours to complete. Now that's with, skipping cutscenes and everything, but I also had a mod on that basically allowed much faster gliding, so I'd get across the map a lot quicker, And it still took me 6 hours to complete, which goes to show how long the story was. And I'm not going to hate on Arkham Knight too much in this video. It gets enough flack as it is. But as the game was going on, I was just dreading it. I'd be lying if I said that there wasn't any sort of part of me that could sort of just giving up doing like 2 games and calling it quits. But I had to keep going because I made the promise to you guys, and I wanted to follow through on the commitment that I made, because that's what I do. So I just want to continue to say thank you. The 1,000 subscriber special went kind of crazy. The next subscriber special will probably be at around 10,000 or something. I don't want to be doing things like that all the time. But like I said, going forward, I do want to do some variety stuff. Like I said, like UFC and stuff. Right now, I'm playing through Gotham Knights. I'm getting so close to being done that I have 2 more chapters left, and then I'm all finished up. I want to get through, like, The Last of Us, you know, the other Walking Dead games. I want to get through that Batman and Telltale series Season 2. There's a lot of games I want to get through, the Spider-Man games, and have a wide variety of games to talk about on this channel. But let me know what you guys want to see going forward. Maybe it's more game theory videos, gaming hot take style videos, anything of the sort. So thank you guys so much for all your support through everything. It really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see going forward. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!